Alright guys, this is the Cricket Connoisseur, and before the video starts, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel and share the videos. And this video is just, I'm going to do a little sort of series I'm doing about that's the first T20 is on this Sunday against Australia, this Sunday, and I'm sort of going to do a few videos about a few players that have on social media and sort of experts or people that journalists and stuff that have been saying that players that should have been picked. I've seen Shot Buckter in his video. I've seen a few other YouTube videos I've watched, and people saying Hafeez should have been picked with other players. And I'm going to give you the reasons why I agree with this selection. So you can see on screen, I've got the some stats. So a career strike rate of 116, very low. He normally bats around. He comes in at number sort of 4, 5-ish. Obviously, depending on that, he is attacking player. I think more recently he has sort of changed his game, but overall you can see 116. Sena, you can see on screen, Sena. Now if you're a cricket fan you should know what this means, but for those who don't know, Sena, S South Africa, E England, N for New Zealand, and A for Australia. So I've broken down, this is a sort of a term used for specific the Asian players, India, Pakistan, these sort of players that sort of people are judged on. If you can go to those conditions and play well, your name is like a really good player. Like Babar Azam's done it recently. Babar Azam's or Virat Kohli's done it, among other players as well. But specifically these two, they've gone to other countries and really played well. So we've got Hafeez here. We've got his stats. So South Africa, he's got very good stats. 10 games, 32 average with 138 strike. Good stats. He didn't play in the last series, I don't think. But overall, obviously in the country, he has played well. England, obviously only 2 games, so sort of the sample size is small. An average of 30, but strike rate is 83. New Zealand, which is geographically the same, the closest to Australia, and the pitches are probably the most similar of all these countries. An average of 31, but 125 strike rate, which is low. I would want overall, really, because when you break down countries, you would want a bit of a higher strike rate than your overall strike rate. You're looking for 135, 140 maybe, around that, especially for an older player, which to be honest in T20 it's all one of the younger players. And you see Australia, not applicable. He has never played in a T20 in Australia, and that's one of the things I want to bring on. He's never played a T20 in Australia, so he's not got the experience in that sort of condition specifically. And he's never, one thing against the short ball, he's always struggled. I've never seen the improvement of him, like improving and playing the short ball well. I still remember that tri-series, Pakistan's, Australia and Zimbabwe, where in literally the first game, Billy Stanley bowled a bouncer and got him out, and the same thing happened like the next game, and then he got dropped. So it was just like a typical thing. It's like you just know what they're going to do. It's not like everyone knows what the bowlers are going to do against the Asian players. Never improved. So I've gone through, but obviously because he's never played a T20 in Australia, I've got some ODI stats here. So I've got in 11 innings, he's an average of 18 and a strike rate of 60, which is extremely poor, which backs the point of him saying that he doesn't play well in these conditions. He plays well in sort of Dubai, UAE, on the flatter wickets, which you would expect. But I just want to say another thing I talk about is consistency, how consistent a player is. And you can see on, I'm going to read out some stats. In the recent National T20 Cup, his last performance was a 65, very good. But what was before that? He played, it was a 0, another 0, and then before that he was playing in the Caribbean Cup. He scored an 11, 6, 29, 37, 7, 26 and a 14. So only one good score of 30, and these were all out, by the way. None of these were not out. If there's ever a not out innings, like a 6 not out, I always say that. So these were all out. So 29 is a decent, 34 is 37 is good, but inconsistent. That's what I talk about. So I think that's, and there's other players that they've picked instead of him. So like a middle order batsman, they've Hoshdil Shah is 24, and sort of that middle order where Hafeez plays, which is the sort of not the replacement, but yeah, sort of a replacement young player that they've picked and decided to. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, always leave your feedback in the comments, share the video. This has been the Cricket Connoisseur.